Catch ya.
I feel like it's yellow.
Nice. Oh, big. Nice one. Really nice one.
Woo! Want the gas?
Yeah.
Yeah, Caesar. Woo!
Okay.
Oh! Come on, Jorge, get it. Oh my God, it's a giant.
One burrito.
And Caesar
Another
caught.
flag, dude. That one's so much more lit up. Oh, dude, he's a big one too. What's going on out there, fishing fam? Ray Shreefa here with the Dirty Hooker, and today we got another video going down in the kitchen. What are we making today?
We are gonna make some Cabrilla Burgers. I'm gonna let Ray describe what that is.
So Cabrilla is a leopard grouper. They're found in the Sea of Cortez. I was lucky enough to go out and target them for my first time on a Tony Reyes trip. We're going through a whole series right now. This is gonna be our first catch and cook. Going down with it. It's literally the best fish that any of us have ever had. Family of avid fish eaters, and it's the best fish that we have ever had in our lives. Very white, flaky, super flavorful fish, doesn't need much seasoning. You guys know us, we're always trying to find the best fish burger. So that's what we're doing today. We're trying to figure out where Cabrilla ranks on the fish burger scale. So far, the best one has been, what, white sea bass?
White sea bass, yeah.
White sea bass has been the best one. I think bluefin underneath that. Yellowfin's pretty good too. Yellowtail also high ranking up there. But we're gonna see how this one compares to white sea bass, because until this fish, white sea bass was our favorite fish to eat. We're gonna go ahead and get to it. And I'm gonna flip the camera and let my dad take over from here on.
What's happening, everybody? Here's another episode of Cooking with Chef Eddie. You're gonna really like today's episode because hands down, this is gonna be the best burger you guys have had, that we've had, and we wanted to pass it on to you guys. You know us, we always like to try to create some crazy recipes. There's something different and unique. I'm about to blow your mind away because it's very simple. If you had 20 to 30 minutes and you had some of this fish in your fridge or freezer and you wanted to entertain, I'm gonna show you how you can do it. Here we go. 2 simple ingredients: garlic, salt, and pepper. That's it. If you don't have garlic salt, it's all right. We tried it with salt and pepper. That's really good. An alternative, if you want to like a little crisp to it, olive oil, a little bit of Parmesan crust, equally as good as a good substitute. So basically, garlic, salt, pepper. Here's our beautiful fish. You can just see it's a nice, pretty fish here on both sides. It's a nice white flaky fish. So that's gonna be our protein right there. Just a simple potato bun. Have our traditional bacon and avocado. Instead of doing a coleslaw, guys, what I'm doing is an Asian style cabbage coleslaw mix. It's already pre-done. I'm not putting any of the crunchy stuff in it or whatever. Makes it super simple. Like I said, 20, 30 minutes, you're in and you're out. Now that you've heard the rundown, let's get to it. So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna take a nice big slab. See, it's about the center of my palm. Nothing fancy to it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cube it up just like we have here in the bowl. So I'm gonna come down like this. The reason I'm gonna come down, because I'm gonna go across, this allows you to feel if there's any bones left over. And ironically, here's a little one right here. We're gonna just get that guy out, get him out of the way. Turn it sideways, just make yourself some nuggets, okay? Because what we're about to do is we're about to pulse this up and make the ground beef texture of a fish burger. And get your food processor. Now, this is a time saver. You don't need a food processor. You could take this and you could keep chopping for about a good 15, 20 minutes to get there. For the sake of time, we're gonna use this. Take some vegetable oil, spray my blade a little bit, not a lot, spray the inside. This will keep it from not sticking. Let's go ahead and throw our chunks in there. Grab a couple handfuls. What we're gonna do, we're gonna turn it on. I'm gonna pulse it for about 4 to 5 times, see what my texture looks like. If it looks almost like ground beef, that's what we're looking for, and we're done. That's 4 times here. So some of you guys that maybe don't know what ground beef looks like or should look like, It almost looks like the texture of crab as well too, as ironic as that sounds. I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna leave it like that. We're gonna put that out and then we're gonna form that into some burgers, making our patty. What we're gonna do here now is we're gonna go ahead and season it. Again, as I mentioned, we're gonna season it with some garlic salt and some pepper. Now, normally, because I don't like to use egg as my binding agent, I normally use Parmesan cheese. So because it's such a nice, flavorful fish, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make 2 or 3 without the Parmesan cheese, and I'm gonna do another couple with it just to see how it holds. So that way we can kind of do a taste comparison and let you guys know. So let's get started. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our garlic salt, season it right over the top. Okay, there is no measurement. This is seasoned to taste. Here's our pepper. Okay, and those are the only 2 ingredients I'm gonna use right now. I'm gonna get in there, mix her all up. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a nice handful. Okay, form it. You can see it's a nice fish right there. Put that down. There's our patty. This is without any kind of binding agent whatsoever. Let's go ahead and repeat the process. So these are my 3 with no binding agent whatsoever. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our Parmesan cheese now. This is our 3rd ingredient. We're gonna add that in there. And that'll be our binding agent. Let's get in there and mix it all up. And let's make our patty. It's a lot easier to form this patty with the Parmesan cheese for sure. All right, let's go ahead and make another one. One last one. Now that this is all done, you want to put this in your freezer for about 20 minutes. You don't want to get them hard or anything like that. I just want to get them a little firmer, so then that way when I put them over onto like a hot skillet, it'll get on there, it won't break apart, it'll sizzle nice and easy. And about 1.5 to 2 minutes per side will be done, and then we'll plate these bad boys up. So to the freezer, these go. Let them sit in the freezer for about 20 minutes. You can see they're pretty pliable, but nice and firm. So let's go ahead and get this out. You'll see it's pretty smoky. So we're just gonna put a little bit of oil. Take the back of your spatula. Get it nice and coated. As I mentioned, guys, these are gonna cook quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the Parmesan on the back side. Next, this is the non-binding agent one. That's it. Shut the lid. Give it about literally 90 seconds. Take a look. And what you're looking for is about 1/3, maybe a half of the meat to start turning nice and white, like a darker white. Then that's when you want to flip it, repeat the process, and then take it on in to eat. Let's take a look. All right, this is exactly what we're looking for. Meat starting to turn, come on up here. The top part is also starting to turn a little pasty color. That's what you're looking for. Let's flip these bad boys up. We'll start with the back since these were on here the longest. Parmesan. 2. Oh yeah. All right, give them another 90 seconds and then just open them up. Let's take a look at them. This is exactly what I'm looking for here. So I'm gonna reverse the process. This is the non-binding side. Go ahead and take those bad boys off. Hold up nice and good. This is the Parmesan side. Take those off right here. Let's go ahead and make some burgers. All right, guys, now the time has come. I made a little garlic aioli right here. All that is mayonnaise, lemon, parsley, salt, and pepper. That's all it is. To this bun, nicely toasted right here. Take some of this garlic aioli, do a nice little smear right there. And I'm gonna go in for the non-binding side. Take this bad boy, drop him in right there. First thing I'm gonna do is add some avocado. Put that guy on there right there. Then I'm gonna take my bacon, lay him across there. And the surprise ingredient, I am gonna put some shoestring fried jalapenos right on top. Make another little X there. And just like that, here is your Cabrilla fish burger. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Let's squash her down a little bit. Let's get in there for a bite.
First bite of the Cabrilla burger.
Oh, look at that juice come out right there. That's a good sign right there. All right, here we go. Cheers. It's really good. It's really good. This makes me real happy. No pun intended. That's really good. I want to get a second bite, but let me get Ray's take on it. Let me go ahead and turn the camera around to him.
As far as burgers, out of everything we've done, where do you rate this one?
Number one.
This is number one?
Number one.
All right.
That's
I had
really
a
good.
feeling it was going to be number one. Let's see. I'll get an opinion as well. All right. So, got my burger as well. I went the plain and basic, just salt and pepper. Threw some avocado, bacon. I also put garlic aioli and also added some sriracha mayo as well. Said also the Asian style slaw. So let's go ahead and get this first bite. You know, with the least amount of seasoning that we've ever done in a fish burger, that really is number one. I had high hopes for it, and I'm glad that we did this. This is the best fish burger that we've tried so far.
I agree.
But I also took my first bite of the Parmesan infused one, and I gotta say, the Parmesan is really, really good. We've liked Parmesan crusted fish for a lot of the fish that we've done. But I will say the plain Jane salt and pepper is just tough to beat. The Cabrilla is such a flavorful fish already, and just the plain Jane stuff is my preferred way to eat it. So I don't know, in my personal opinion, I think this does rank as number one fish burger that we've tried so far. My mom did make a good point though. When we do the bluefin, yellowfin, and yellowtail, we do it poke style, and then we grill them up with basically a poke recipe. So I'm curious to see what those would taste like as just a regular grilled one. With that being said, I do think that this one is one of my favorite ones to go. Would you have to agree with that?
I say it's number one, my favorite fish burger by far, until we can make another video, oh darn, with pokey ingredient flavor on this same fish and see, is it the flavor or is it really the fish? So
shucks, we gotta eat Cabrilla again.
yeah,
Darn.
we're gonna have a Cabrilla infused with pokey flavoring and just see what happens. So
all right,
first time me, first time you, we'll find out.
let's find out together. But with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Cooking with Chef Eddie. As always, please give this video a nice big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and to that, we're gonna cheers on out of here. Cheers. Thanks for watching, guys.
Cheers, guys.